Yo, what's going on everybody? Cody here with my NFL Against the Spread picks. I have 5 picks for you. Real quick before we get into them, I do want to recap college football, and I do want to just kind of give you guys a little intro about myself because I know that this is a new channel, right? So I just started documenting my picks, and I want to just kind of put it out there that I am very serious about sports betting. It's something that I do on a professional level. It's something that supplements my income. Like all these picks that I'm giving you, I'm putting my hard-earned money on, and the outcome of them directly affects my quality of life. So I have a tremendous amount of confidence in these picks. I'm not just throwing darts here on this channel. I'm not just picking teams because I like certain players on the teams. This isn't me skimming the surface and making my favorite predictions of the week or something like that. I'm not a sports journalist. I'm not on ESPN or FS1. I'm not going to say something because I want to get a bunch of Facebook shares and a bunch of comments. This isn't one of those things. I'm putting my money on all these picks. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and ultimately I've had a tremendous amount of success doing it, so I figured why not start a YouTube channel, why not help people, why not build a community. Ultimately, when you build connections within sports betting, it can only help you. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of old school guys in this business are real quick to shut you down or turn you away or look at you as someone, oh, you're a young new handicapper, you're a threat to my business. But ultimately guys, the way things work a lot of times, not just in sports betting but in life, are if you can build a positive community, if you can build connections where you have a group of like-minded individuals, you can ultimately, everyone in that group can benefit. It's not like, oh, I'm benefiting so you must be losing. Like, that's wrong, guys. Everyone on this channel can benefit. So what I'll tell you to do right now is go ahead and comment your lock of the week, the #1 pick that you have right now. Before you hear my picks even, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're most confident in, drop it in the comment section below and say why. And hopefully we can build a nice little community there that way. Recap college football, documented picks. I went 2-2. Picks that I put my money on, I ultimately did a little bit better, 4-2. So nothing crazy this weekend. The 2 picks that I put my money on today that I wish I had put out to you guys, but ultimately didn't. I'm really beating myself up over it, but I went with Georgia -10. Leading up to that game, I didn't have action on any of the early games, and I heard too many people that I respect their opinions just being very confident about Georgia -10, and it made a lot of sense to me as well, knowing what I know about both of those schools. And I ultimately went in on that, got the win there. My boy, my guy at Clemson's texting me right now. Got a lot of people on my team, like what I said to open this video, like you gotta have experts everywhere to where you can gather information. But just hell of a quarterback situation that Clemson has. That's really fascinating to me and something that I'll probably use that information that I acquired watching them against A&M. Use that in the future. But yeah, Georgia was the win, and then I just hit Arizona State money line, ballsy bet to end the night. I didn't put a full unit on Arizona State. Didn't put as much as I put on the other picks, but money line, that was a big bet. I think they were at plus 160 or something like that. So that one felt good. Herman Edwards at home, hell of a way to start off his comeback as a college coach. So Pac-12 baby. Big Pac-12 win over a Big Ten opponent. But anyways, 2-2 on college football week 2 documented picks. Definitely room for improvement there, and we're gonna get to that right now with the 5 NFL picks. So a lot that went into these picks are, I think people are just excited to bet on football, pro football again, and the public is doing some very stupid things. I'll just say it, putting money on the Browns, crazy. What the hell are people thinking? I know Le'Veon Bell's out, but I think that works to the Steelers' advantage a little bit. And then putting money on the Texans on the road, against Tom Brady. Dude, it's crazy. Some of this stuff, people are just overthinking it. They're getting aggressive. They're getting excited. NFL's back, but still, put your money on things that make sense. You want to grow your bankroll going into week 2, not just go crazy, go for the home run shot, and then blow your load week 1. So first, we'll get to the first 2 picks. I kind of spoiled them already. Steelers Okay, so apparently my camera got too hot, but we are back. So Steelers -3.5, Patriots -6. Now public money's going on the Browns and the Texans. I say lock in that Pats -6, but the Steelers -3.5, that's on 5 dimes, by the way. Steelers -3.5, I think it could go to -3. We'll see just the way the line movement's been trending. So I'm gonna wait till the last minute possible, and I'm gonna take the Steelers and Patriots at the best line that I can get them. So whatever that is, that'll be the documented pick. But right now, Steelers -3.5, Pats -6. Patriots, I don't have a lot to explain there. It's Belichick and Brady at home against the Texans. Deshaun Watson, of course, he was on fire last season. Can he repeat that? I don't know. Even if he can, I still like the Patriots to win at home in this matchup. As for the Steelers, I think Le'Veon Bell obviously holding out has frustrated. Like Big Ben has came out and shown his frustrations, I think, calling Bell out a little bit. And I think ultimately the Steelers are going to come out determined to kind of prove that they can move the ball and they can put up points without him. I think Big Ben has the weapons to do that against this Cleveland defense. So I'm very confident in the Steelers in that matchup. So those are 2 of my picks, 3 more. We'll go with the Chiefs. I'm actually putting money on the Chiefs money line. Bosa's out for the Chargers, and ultimately I think Pat Mahomes is going to have an MVP candidate season, whether he wins the MVP or not. I'm not going to come out and say he will, but I think his name is going to be mentioned, and he's going to be in the race for that. So Patrick Mahomes, someone who I followed very closely in his college football career, this dude's going to be a legit NFL quarterback. I have him in all my fantasy leagues. He's gonna break out, guys. And that Chiefs defense is pretty solid, but their offense, man, loaded, guys, loaded with just explosive talents. So we're gonna take the Chiefs plus 3.5 points. So we can lock that one in right now. Next pick is in the Bills and Ravens game. For whatever freaking reason, everybody is on the Ravens. I'm not saying sharps are. I'm sure a lot of people out there that are making predictions that are really handicapping these games see the value in the Bills in this one. But public money is on the Ravens. Why? Like, their QB's Joe Flacco. I don't even know a lot of their skill position guys. Like guys, putting money on the Ravens is, to me, it's crazy to do. I know the Bills suck, but the Ravens could suck just as equally, if not worse. So the Bills have 7.5 points right now. I'm gonna take the 7.5, and I'm gonna put money on the Buffalo Bills plus the 7.5. I think points are gonna be at a premium. I think it's gonna be a low-scoring game. Also lean towards the under in that matchup, but I'm taking the Bills plus 7.5 for the documented pick. And then lastly, I'm taking the Vikings -6 against San Francisco. I think Garoppolo, a little bit overhyped right now. A lot of his wins came against teams that really didn't have incentive to win at the end of the season last year. They're missing McKinnon, so he's out to injury. So I'm really liking Cook coming back for the Vikings, and then Kirk Cousins, new QB. Really excited for the Vikings, really high on the Vikings this season. So we're gonna go with the Vikings -6. Those are my 5 picks, guys. Thank you for watching the video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. I will be coming out. Jesus, I need some water. I will be coming out with my Sunday night football prediction, hopefully tomorrow morning, early tomorrow morning. I'm about to get some sleep here, guys. And then I'll be hitting you guys with my Monday night football picks after that. So those are my 5 picks. 5-0, let's sweep the board, baby. Thank you for watching the video, and best of luck tomorrow.